Hello everyone and welcome back to ZVYXEMORE. My name is ZVYXEMORE and today, as you can see, I'm in the moss farm because I've been AFKing a little bit. As you can see, actually the chest is almost empty and it's generating a little bit more of bone meal. And it's empty because I actually stopped the production of bone meal and started using it to gather some moss and some of its derivatives. I don't know if that's the correct word, but yeah, some flowering azalea, some normal azalea, and of course here we still have a lot of bone meal that we have been generating. And this column is actually full of moss blocks. And the reason I needed this much moss blocks is because we are actually going to be crafting a ton and tons and tons of moss bricks blocks, and that's due to a big construction that it's not happening right here in our base. So let me show you very quickly where I've been working these past few days. So we're flying very high, so soon enough you should start seeing the ground, and hopefully you will start to see as well the structure that I've been working on. Oh, it's nighttime now. Oh, we actually passed it. Yeah, there it is. You see that big hole? I've been digging basically this past few days. And the reason is because as you remember, I told you I wanted to build like a huge tower for us to come down to the portal, to the end portal, that is. Oh, poor slimes. So yeah, here's the portal. And I've been digging all the way up, so as you can see it's quite a big tower. Let's see if we can sleep. I think our bed is on the surface right here, because it was easier for me to go there. Yeah, and I've been lightening up part of the cave for us to not be having to deal with the huge quantity of mobs that were spawning right here. And as you can see, also I've been kind of gathering the amethyst here. I haven't broken all of these blocks, but I've been working so near here that the crystals keep growing, so I've been gathering this material as well. I love the fact that I can fly everywhere now. It's kind of nice. So yeah, as you can see, all of this has been built. Oh, sorry about that. Not so graceful from my part. And now I would like to start building the walls, and so the tower will come all the way up here. Of course, the point of us is to actually come down flying. So, but due to decoration and stuff, I want to build like a spiral staircase, like it will go up until here, basically. And I left these like openings here because I do want to have access to the caves. So I was imagining maybe having some alternative entrances to the tower. So for example, here we can build like a staircase and like a huge door and a staircase over here, and maybe it will lead directly to the portal. And as well, I would like to open up this space for us to build like a proper nether portal here, so we can just go and travel to the nether. Let me take care of these guys. Well, these ones won't hurt me, so yeah, they can live. So yeah, basically this is what I've been doing the past few days. And I would like to start working on the walls. But now I realize that I actually didn't bring any materials to build. So I think let's jump back to our base and gather some of the materials. And I can show you actually how I've been moving through the nether these past few days as well. Oh, yeah, I figured this would happen. This is actually quite an annoyance. As you remember, a few episodes back I mentioned to you that every time I tried to come back to the nether from my original nether portal, there was a zombie like right here, which was just standing there. So each time I crossed the portal, the zombie would start attacking me without my screen even loading, and he was killing me over and over. So I had to actually come back from here and kill him. So I had to do all this way around and find him and kill him, and now I can cross my portal safely. So if I remember well, our portal should be near here. Yeah, there it is. So now I don't waste that much rockets. Which, by the way, now that I'm using tons of rockets, I've been actually hunting mobs in the nights, especially creepers, of course, so we can produce more gunpowder. And that led me to realize that we actually need to build soon a creeper farm and a proper sugarcane farm, so we can produce the amounts of paper and gunpowder that we need. So one of the things that I have been enjoying the most, actually, it's the shulker boxes that we gathered on our end raiding sessions. As you can see, the stone, I actually have now 5 shulker boxes full of stone, and I do have some of the miscellaneous stone bricks and stuff. So I will grab myself maybe 3 boxes of each one, maybe another one for miscellaneous, and I will gather stone bricks and a little bit of stone. So yeah, I will have these 2 which are full of stone to texture, and maybe I will fill up some of this, some of this, and let's see. Cracked and the mossy. And I do want to use more of the mossy cobbles, the mossy stone bricks. So that's why I was using all of the. That's why I was activating the farm, so I could have more of this material. And I think actually we will need more stone, because now that I realize the size of it, maybe actually I will grab this. So stone, and we need to go fill in some shulkers with moss. So all of these are stone, and then we have the stone bricks here, and yeah, I think that's it. So let's see, maybe 3 of this. And maybe these 3 will just go into our end chest. So yeah, basically we are going to start working here, and I will have to craft a lot of this type of material so we can start building up the tower. So I think this is a perfect time for a little montage as it starts to rain. So yeah, enjoy, and I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so we have finished. And yeah, this is the first time I have a little shulker monster, you may call it. But yeah, look at this. Doesn't it look amazing? I'm so happy with the result. It took quite a long time. I've been actually playing for maybe 10 to 20 hours. I'm not really sure how much, but I've been playing for like 4 days and approximately 5 hours a day since I've been having some free time. So yeah, quite a long time. So let me show you. Basically, the structure goes in two kind of stairs. The first one, which is the walking stair per se, it's just a little bit plain, but it has all the views over here. And you have balconies, for example, like this one over here, and the one on top. And of course, this will be the entrance to the mines, which I mentioned I actually want to have, for me to have easy access to the caves and to start mining all of the materials available. And in the mid here we have some pseudo balconies as well. And the second stair, as you may be able to see, actually it's this one, which is a garden stairs. We are actually not supposed to be walking on those, or well, at least the lore of this tower is that you're not supposed to be walking on them. Other than the people that curate the gardens, of course. So here's the top part of the tower now, which I've kind of textured to make it look a little bit ruined, like all of the interior of the tower it's being preserved, because it's like not directly in contact with the surface of the of the world. And yeah, this actual part is actually ruined. I'm thinking if maybe we should build like an entrance here, like if this was the actual entrance of the tower, similar to the one that we are going to be having on down below in the caves. So yeah, I'm not really sure about that, but this leads to the second stair actually, which is the garden one, which, as you can see, can kind of goes like some sort of roof, to the walking stairs. So in here I actually took the roof level in here to plant some glowberries, which will actually give natural lighting to this tower, and I think it looks actually quite good. It looks cute. And I do like the way it shows once you are down looking up and once you are up looking down. Kinda this contrast between the greenery and all of the brick blocks and with the moss and the vines and stuff. Of course, we will need to spend a little bit more of time here just so the vines can actually grow. I've actually placed some vines in the walls all around the tower, and I'm going to be cutting some of them off just so it looks a little bit more aesthetic and it's just not like growing, but I want to leave them growing like as long as they can, and then we will kind of detail that. So yeah, if you look down, you can look at the green grass growing in the spiral here, and it kind of looks it gives it a little bit more of volume, I think. It looks kind of deeper than it actually is, and I think the vertical lines with the columns here, the black columns, help in that effect, in that visual effect. And I love that the fact that it doesn't look like perfect. It does look kind of an old construction, right? It's not like a modern tower. So yeah, basically that's the work on the tower for now. Let's look at it again from the bottom up. You can look at the glowberries actually growing, all the vines and stuff. So yeah, I do like that division, that contrast. I think it looks cool. Sorry. So the other thing that we have been working on, it's actually the portal itself. As you can see, I made it like a little bit of a shrine. I wasn't sure which kind of design I wanted here, so I figured a simple one would work. Of course, we still have to work on the portal here, the nether portal, and I'm going to be working on a symmetric room on the other side of the tower. So you can go here into the portal, and then if you are coming from here, for example, if you go down here, I will push this wall down the hall, and then I will make like a small kind of temple where I want to put the egg, and I also want to place the dragon head that we have over here. So I'm not sure which kind of design do I want in that structure. But yeah, if you have any ideas or any references, visual references, maybe send them to me, and we can work together on that. But yeah, the deal with this, it's actually I want to move the portal a little bit more to the back. I will also empty a huge space here, because as you remember, when we started actually building our nether portal back in our base, I did mention that I wanted to follow the same design in all of the nether portals that we have on the overworld, kind of like referencing some sort of civilization or something that learned how to use the portals by themselves, and then just leave them once they left the world. So for example, the tower could be kind of like one of their structures, because if I remember well, the material that I used to make like the kind of circles or squares around the portal that went like spiraling outwards were actually from this material. So maybe I can give it like some sort of shape like that, and maybe place the same kind of path pattern that we had in our portal, and yeah, kind of like a little bit of overgrown nether as well. So yeah, that's kind of the idea that I have for that room. In here, I'm not sure, I do want to play a little bit with that glass effect that I've seen a lot of Minecrafters use, and I am quite curious to use it, in which they kind of dig a little bit more down, and then they start placing tinted glass, well, not tinted glass, but colored glass in layers to create like a fog effect looking downwards. So I am curious on using that technique of building, and maybe we can have like a huge pit with purple and maybe pink and maybe a little bit of orange here and there, and in the center we can have like the egg floating or something with the dragon head like on top on a pedestal or something. I'm not quite sure. I will jumble up in the ideas, and yeah, I'll show you once I get it built. But yeah, so far this is the the work that I've been doing. I'm really content with the results. I wasn't. Oh, hey, I'm going down slowly because of the mines. That's actually a quite good failsafe in case you run out of rockets or your elytra breaks. But yeah, look at it. I mean, I kind of like the way it looks. Maybe I will go adding some more details in time. Like for example, I was wondering if I could like replace some of the blocks, for example like this, and maybe have this type of texturing in the whole tower. But yeah, that will take a lot of time. And since I've been already investing so much time in this tower, I'm not sure I want to do it right now. But yeah, tell me, what do you think about this structure? If you like it, if you don't, why do you like it? Why do you don't like it? All comments are well received. And I think that's it for today's episode. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, please consider leaving a like and maybe subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one. See ya.